Hey everyone, and welcome to our guide to Jin'rokh the Breaker. First off, I want to apologize for the video quality. This was actually a recording of my live stream, so it doesn't look quite as good as my normal videos would. But he's not too hard of a fight. This is looking for raid version, so dumbed down version. So really not hard, but as anyone can tell you, sometimes because it's dumbed down doesn't mean that people aren't going to screw up. And I'm not saying that I don't screw up either. But anyway, basically right now the tank's got a hold of him. We're actually getting shocked to hell right now because the wrong tank has a hold of him. But you got to watch out for a few things. He does an ability where he punches the tank and it creates a puddle on the ground. The puddle itself is beneficial. It gives you a DPS increase while you stand in it. However, after so long, he electrifies the puddle, and standing in electrified water is bad. So you need to get out of it. It'll start to do some massive damage if you don't. Right now you can see we're standing in the puddle to get our DPS boost. And Deadly Boss Mods actually has a countdown to when he's going to use his Lightning Storm and electrify the puddle, so again, it's pretty easy to predict. And it gives a big announcement at 5 seconds saying, get out. Another thing that he does is called Focus Lightning, where he will choose a random raid member and cast Focus Lightning on them. And that person needs to stay away from the rest of the raid and get to the back wall, because a lightning orb will chase them, and eventually it'll leave one of those little lightning fissures that you're seeing all over the ground everywhere. But from a DPS perspective, that's pretty much the entirety of everything that you need to watch out for. And looking for raid is not really a hard fight. It's mainly a DPS race, because if you don't get them killed in time, you can see I got the focus lightning, so I moved to the back, and when it hit me it created a fissure. But it's basically a DPS race, because eventually the entire floor will end up with the electrified puddles, and no one will have anywhere to move and everyone will die. So this is actually our first time doing any raids in Mists of Pandaria. We really haven't tried to get into anything. We've just worked on our gear what we could between Valor points and whatnot to do our old raids and the other things that we enjoy, but I'm sure you can tell we're playing on Horde, which if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that we normally play Alliance. We actually got in contact with some of our old good friends. I got my Troll Priest, who was 85 to 90, and went out to the new Timeless Isle and got him a bunch of that free epics. So it only took really one night and like half a day to get my item level up to above 480, which is nice, even though the gear from Timeless Isle isn't itemized the best, and a lot of it doesn't have gem slots, so it's really just kind of something to tide you over until you get something better. But it'll do. It's a lot better than the crap that you have when you hit 90. You can see we're still just moving into the puddles, getting our DPS boost until the lightning storm, and then moving back out. More and more of the floor is getting covered, so you need to keep your DPS up to make sure that he's down before there's nowhere left to move. And in this group, we actually just barely got him down in time before that happened, which I have no room to complain. Like I said, I did just hit 90 on this priest, so halfway of not having any idea what I'm really doing on a priest in a raid. I haven't raided on a priest since Burning Crusade, so, and the fact that most of these people probably have item levels around 500, and mine, I think, walking into this was maybe 480, I think. And I intended to be a healer, but being the way my gear and being new as a 90 priest, I didn't feel comfortable, so I decided to just go in a shadow and get an idea of the encounters before I decided to come in as a healer. But you can see we're at our last puddle. The entire floor now, besides this puddle, is electrified, so we're desperately trying to get him killed because he is about to electrify the floor and kill us all. But that's pretty much it from a DPS point of view. Thanks everybody for watching my video. If you enjoy these videos, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and like and leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see and what you think. And I'm going to try to get some more videos, more current content as we're about to start doing Siege of Orgrimmar.